back here with
this is
do sound
Diamond's
assassin!
emergency.
Shh,
We've
briefing.
been monitoring the small tracking device in the late Hayamoto Jr. We
Very
managed
poisoned
to
he
track
was.
down Hayamoto Sr. thanks to your fine work.
Thank you.
We're quite excited since Hayamoto hasn't been registered in public for more than 15 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
He emerged
you really
as one of
undersold
his
that,
castles
actually.
in central Japan. This makes it a very tricky assignment.
It seemed like I wasn't doing all
You
that
must
much.
make your way through
Last
some
mission.
very tough security and bypass a lot of electronic surveillance
Oh.
in order to access the castle undetected.
Oh.
You might need to take out the power grids to the alarm units.
Oh.
The whole area is studded with tripwires, guards, substations, alarm units, guard towers, etc.
Ah.
Strategic planning is extremely important.
Okay.
All their systems are on high alert, so consider your moves in there. Your equipment is hidden in a truck just outside the entry gates. When you get the equipment, we'll brief you on the position of alarm units as well as guard movements.
Well, you can't tell me that
47,
up front.
I repeat, find the truck with equipment, wait for our briefing, get to the castle undetected, and take out the castle alarm before entering.
Okay. Now, the only actual mission objective listed is find the secret passage, so I suppose what that means is I'm not strictly required to find the truck, but it's highly recommended. Neat! So I was going to say, before hearing that briefing, I get the sense this is going to be a nice, short, and easy mission, not unlike the one with the cougar or leopard or whatever, jaguar, I think, in Colombia in the previous game, where it's basically like a bridge mission. We started out in Japan, and now we're getting to the actual place we were trying to get to in Japan, and this is a mission that connects those two, in the same way that Colombia is. We started out in the woods somewhere, and then had to do a little mission that connected us to the big manor in the jungle. So we stuck a tracker and some poison in Hayamoto Jr. They took his corpse to his paw somewhere in the snowy woods here, which is also where apparently a big old castle is that our target's secret base has been for some time now. 15 years, she said. Holy. So the mission of actually taking him out once we're at that castle, I reckon, is going to be pretty difficult, but it's starting to sound like this will not be too easy either. But target footage, let's have a look-see here. Interesting. So it's 4 degrees Celsius? How is there this much snow with 4 degrees Celsius? I guess that's Hayamoto Sr. placing a wreath at the grave of the now very poisoned and dead Hayamoto Jr. So the tracker will have led us this far. Well, I mean, we're talking about like international drug dealers and crime lords here, whatever Hayamoto Sr.'s crimes were, but that was still pretty sad. I kind of wish I hadn't seen that. I've got the area map, which it won't let me use for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the two things are valley and underground tunnels. So we're starting, I think, somewhere around here, which means this will be the truck that is our pickup. Unless maybe that means we're starting around here. So there's underground passages. This kind of has the look of this is where the castle will be, but it won't be as straightforward as just walking there because there will be tripwires and all sorts around, which will be alerted to the position of once we grab our gear from here. The underground tunnel is shaped like pretty straightforwardly. So it might be that there are a lot of guards we got to creep around here at the moment, and photo will be there's the truck we're headed for. It's got blood on it. Hey, I'm sorry, agency, can I have some questions about how this photograph was procured? But I guess I don't get paid enough to know that. It's my only currency is information at the moment, and not that kind of information. The kind of information that is slowly drip-fed to me over the course of several missions. So, Hidden Valley, it shows, I guess that's me in some, like, super Splinter Cell spy gear. That is a truck that is in motion. Okay. So we're starting at the top left here, so that building there, somewhere around it, is where our truck with our gear is. Oh my, and there's a guard in a watchtower, like she said. There are guards out there, so and all we're wearing is a nice fluffy warm coat, so we won't be disguising much with this. How interesting. And what have we got with us? Oh, they haven't yeeted our bow or as SD. Unfortunately, since we didn't get a chance to return to home base, I've only got like the bullets that are chambered presently, but that's fine. Interesting. My anesthetic bottle is like weirdly super shiny all of a sudden. Maybe we have that prepped and ready. Right. Oh, and I only have 5 uses of it as well. I didn't get a chance to replenish it either. Sniper has acquired target. On me? Oh, God! Okay, so I did something wrong really quickly. Hang on, maybe we should be sneaky. Never mind, the sniper in the thumbnail was not me, it's them. Well, this is an absurdly cool setting for this. Did they say where we are right now? Because this, I wouldn't have said looks like Japan exactly. I don't tend to think of Japan as being cold enough for all this. I mean, they surely get snowfall, but they don't have, like, big snowy mountains like this, do they? Oh, no, maybe they do. I mean, they've got some mountains, so I guess it gets colder the higher up you go. Maybe this could be in a Japanese mountain somewhere. I couldn't be sure, so I want, as often as possible a sight line between me and that sniper tower there, which means doing this is a really bad idea. Yes, I see that. But that didn't happen immediately as I walked out there, so is it possible I could sprint around here? Because what I'm hoping to do is get around the side of that tunnel in the hope that that might be enough of a sight line early on that the sniper doesn't see or know anything. No, that seems to be bad. Wow, I didn't realize I would be having problems, like, right off the bat here. So is my idea to try and keep, like, trees in the way of me and them? Or should I be binocularsing? Because I assume they're sort of surveying. And then, like, I should, like, wait for them to look and then go somewhere else then? Because they're kind of looking at their gun and checking stuff. And maybe I can sort of sneak at this point? I don't really know what my priority should be with avoiding you. Let me try that. Let me, hang on. What happens if I run right up to this truck? Okay, sniper sees that immediately. Could you not have equipped me with, like, a ladder so I could go around that way? Instead of drop right into the sniper's line of sight? Hang on. So just to be clear, it's because I'm moving around and stuff that the sniper eventually sees me. They won't eventually see me if I just hang out behind this tree, right? Let me just leave it here for, like, 3 minutes. Okay, that was more like 40 seconds, but I'm pretty sure that basically is a proof of concept now. So I think what I'm trying to do here is get behind a sight line as much as possible. Wait for them to do that thing where they check their gun like that, and now book it to another tree. And then kind of like pull out the binoculars again. And wait for them to do that once more. Yes, check your gun. Make sure your scope is zeroed correctly. And hang on, let me just check next time they do it. How long does it actually take for them to look at their gun and then look back? 0. No, that wasn't it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 seconds when they start looking at and like readjusting their scope to run, but I have to wait till they actually look away, I guess. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's stop there. I cannot see the tower at all through this. Actually, that probably means they can't see me. Oh, there it is. I see. Sorry, my throat. Excuse me, that all sort of came out of nowhere. This is not an excellent angle with the foliage, but okay, there we go. I got your face. 0, 1, 2, 3. And next time I'm just going to probably head straight for the actual side of the tunnel thing. I don't really know what I'm going to do when I'm there, because there are 2 guards there. Cough, cough. Yes, throw your gun at the ground while you cough. Good idea. 0, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should get behind this tree, actually. Wait, the truck is coming back? I didn't know that was a thing. Is that the truck I'm trying to get to? I don't know. It just shows an agency logo here. Well, I've got a photo. Maybe? Is this one? Yeah, I guess it's this one. Oh, I could hop in the back at that point, couldn't I? Yeah. Ah, I didn't realize it was going to be like that. That actually makes a lot more sense and is a better idea than everything I was doing. So let me get into a position where getting onto that truck is easy. My heart stopped for a minute there, because when I coughed, I thought that it was them seeing me. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let me also just see where the truck pulls up to. I don't think the driver is actually a person who can see anything. The truck pulls up to right here. Oh, this is like my opportunity. I see. So I picked like the perfectly right. Oh, they're looking. Going now. Get in. Oh, maybe you can't get in. Oh, you can get in, but I was too slow. I picked the right tree to hide behind, but the sniper was looking away for a minute there. So I was like, oh, I've got an opportunity. But then it took a really long time to climb into the truck for some reason. Okay, so it's like that tree right there I want to be behind, I think. But this, it wasn't my imagination. This, when the sniper like looks away to check their scope, I actually do have a window to move there. Where's the tower? Oh, there it is. I actually probably don't even need the binoculars with my 4K resolution. I can probably just see it from here. My apologies, I think that's where my face and the UI are going to be. But I'm looking right now. Yeah, that's them doing that. That's them coughing. So they're looking away, but I have no need to go just yet. This truck's not here. Oh, there's the truck. I didn't even notice it pull up. I only noticed the lights. So next time you look away... I'm not going to have time for that, am I? No. There's a guard flickering in and out of existence there in an A pose. I wouldn't worry about it. I can't imagine that will cause any problems. Here comes the truck, and you're about to look away and set your gun straight. I'm pretty sure you're not far off of that. There you go. So now's my window. Oh, the truck's not here yet. And I'm sure I don't really have enough time. You know, you're kind of looking left and right. I don't think that's enough time to... I mean, it's probably literally enough time for me to get into the truck. But in terms of me, who I'm not familiar enough with how the guards' sightlines work, it is not enough time for someone of my caliber to get into that truck. So I think I'm just going to hang around till it aligns such that they're looking away and checking their scope at the same time the truck is there. Although it did seem like it was possible that I could... using the trees as cover, get all the way up to the side of the tunnel, and then just swoosh in, if you will. Maybe anesthetizing one guard as I did so, just to get an outfit. Yeah, you may well flicker in and out in A pose. See if I care. Hey, why does it feel like the truck isn't coming out anymore? So don't tell me it only makes like 3 trips. Right, well, it doesn't seem to be coming back, so I may as well just get as far as I can without it. Although that's weird, because I could have sworn that there was one time where the guard was looking away at the same time the truck showed up, so I don't know how I could be the one to have disrupted that. So does that mean it's just random? If those two sightlines align? Oh, that was my opportunity there. Sorry, I was too busy yapping. That might mean it's a bit random how often this guard in the sniper tower looks at their gun and checks the scope. Good thing you wore a white coat, 47. Like a baby seal. This is about to be perfect timing here. They're gonna lean back and check their scope at the exact moment that those two guards were not looking. So I can get right up here nice and easy. I don't have a good sense of what's actually in there. But you're coming around this way, means I should probably do that. Because I've got a bad feeling, even if you're checking that, if I go around here, there's no way I'm not immediately seen. Oh, actually even the sniper saw me while they were looking away. Right, so it kind of seems like, well, maybe it was because I jogged, but you would think if their sightline was facing the complete other direction, it wouldn't matter if I was jogging or not. So truck seems a better idea. Maybe I had the wrong tree. Let me just throw myself at the truck a few times and see if I get in one of these times and maybe the sightline aligns in a magical kind of way. I'm sort of operating under the assumption that sneaking doesn't do much to help me when this person is, you know, has this high vantage point. But maybe I shouldn't operate on the assumption. Maybe I should try actually sneaking from this tree to the truck, and maybe that lower sightline of mine will maybe it makes them take longer to acquire the target on me. It kind of seemed like the other guards didn't actually care when this one fired at me, so maybe that this sniper acquiring target on me doesn't actually alert the entire map and ruin the rest of the mission in a too severe way. Okay, the sightline is maybe aligning in a good way this time. No, I don't think I have enough time. I think they're about to look at me now. Yep. I also don't know. He doesn't really climb in the same way each time. That's definitely what they want you to do, right? Because I did climb it one time, and I mean it pulls up right beside a bunch of trees. And even when the guard wasn't looking, they spotted me when I tried to just walk into the tunnel, like it was hard-coded. I mean, maybe even if they're not looking your way, well, it's not like they heard me jog, but maybe like out of their peripheral vision, which the high-profile jogging made it easier for them to see me, but I don't really know. It felt very much like a kind of hard-coded thing of, if you walk through this tunnel, the sniper gets you. Don't do it. That said, once I was here, actually, there is a back way. I thought that tunnel just hit the wall, but it does seem like you're actually able to get around that. So if I fail the truck the next time, I'm just going to try walking around the back. So this time, even though I don't think it should work, I will try sneaking over to... Oh, I guess I should really be going from that tree, shouldn't I? I mean, I almost definitely don't have enough time to do that either. At least we got the funky beats to jam out too. We're waiting for the convoy to come back. The sniper has acquired target. And immediately lost it, apparently. So I'd kind of rather not do that, but... Oh, yeah, I can just walk around this way. That's probably a lot better, huh? There's another sniper tower there, but they're not looking this way, right? No. This is clearly the truck where my gear is. Oh, hey, yeah, you're a person. I'm here to talk about Squarespace. It's a service that lets you make your own website or something. I don't care. So yeah, if all that truck is gonna do is get us through that tunnel to where my other truck is, then there's no point. I may as well just walk around the outside. Sneaking sort of seemed to have an effect, but I'm not certain if that was actually because of the sneaking, or if it was just because they happened to be looking away when I was sneaking, like, as far as the truck. I don't have a good sense of if running makes me easier to see from this distance, or if that's purely an aural thing, which wouldn't be relevant for this person. This person isn't actually looking through the sniper scope, though. They're just using their normal eyes. Well, maybe their little night vision thing has some kind of zoom in enhanced mode as well. Nevertheless, this strategy of waiting till they check their scope to get behind this tunnel seems to work well enough, and then I just have to creep as I get to that corner, get into the truck that way. Might even be able to get just behind this whole tunnel while they're still checking that. Yeah, I can. Good, okay. Okay, so at this point I should be walking because I don't want to make excess noise. I think it's just the way the hood is animated on his back, but like, kind of looks like he has his head turned to the side at the moment, like an aggressive bird. So this is the truck where our gear is said to be at, and there's an underground tunnel right beside it, but there's this guard hanging about, which we want to... You seem to be the only one who would have a sight line on me at this point. We don't know how far that truck, the other truck that was driving around, drives, so it could be that one would take you all the way to where you needed to go in theory. What did I tell you, though? This is some proper spy movie stuff, though. Oh, you're getting rather closer to here than I would have kind of hoped / expected / wanted. Oh, you stopped there? Yes, you turn around there. Which means I can probably start creeping right now to get into here. I don't think anyone else will see this, and I am effectively silent at this distance. Oh, so that... Never mind, that tunnel where the truck went into is like a dead end or something. Or maybe... No, it must take you to the underground passage somehow. So our gear is supposed to be in here? Somehow? But I don't see how that is a thing. Diana, I don't see it. Is it, like, around back of this truck? Actually, I'm not really quite on the agency pickup logo. Or is it in between one of these boxes and I completely missed it, like a complete tool? Completely. Oh, yeah, no, there's all my gear. I thought you said it would be in the truck.
Your equipment is hidden in a truck just outside the entry gate.
It's not hidden in a truck. You need to check your correspondence. Friend. Yeah, okay, I figured they would see that. Okay, but now that I know that's just around that corner, that's a lot easier than getting into that truck. Of course, I don't know what that gear is, nor how much of it will be necessary if I'm going sneaky. You gotta wonder if they could get far enough to plant, like, weapons and stuff in a truck. They could probably get far enough to, like, give me some better intel. Well, no, they've got a pretty solid map, and in most cases, they give us the VIPs and the targets. Precise moment-to-moment location, which is pretty good at intel. So you get right up to this wall and then turn right around, which should give me ample opportunity to creep around this corner, grab everything I need to, and then hide around this truck and consider my next move. It seems pretty consistently safe from this truck, but I don't know what all the gear is yet. It looked like some kind of rifle, whether it was a sniper or not, I couldn't say. If it is a sniper, I guess I'm not going to get too much use out of it, being that I'm trying to go non-lethal where possible. You do glance to the right, so I'm just going to try and be a little careful here. There's some electronics equipment here. Crossbow bolt, night vision. Oh, not electronics equipment like I thought, but a crossbow bolt. Okay. What do you want me to do with a crossbow? I mean, I guess it's a pretty silent weapon, there is that. So does this thing have a scope, or will it just, like, drive a bolt into the side of this truck if I do this? It's got a scope, okay. So the idea behind that is that I can take out targets, foes from afar, which I think will be more useful probably in the next mission than this one, considering I'm trying to keep kills to a minimum. So my ultimate objective, we have to assume, because it's the only other thing that looks like an exit, is over here. They said when I got here I'd have a better sense of, like, they would include, like, a map of all the tripwires and everything. I don't see a damn bit of that, so either that's because of my difficulty setting, or that was a complete lie. Or maybe canonically I have that, and Pt.7 is just canonically avoiding them right now, as we speak. So, thankfully this is pretty wide and open, so, I might be able to just sneak to that underground tunnel entrance from here. We don't know how guarded the underground tunnel is, of course, till we get down there. I'm gonna give it a go, though, because it kind of seems like probably better than trying to go up top for the moment. Because I'm operating under the... Oh, wow. You are really good at seeing, better than basically every other character in this entire video game. Ah, right, there's one. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there are gonna be more sniper towers, if were I to guess. Ladder would be a good time for that. Nearby guards alarmed, it said. Interesting. So that might mean that if I get somewhere else, that alert status isn't all that much of a problem. So what I'm curious about is how guarded is down here. God, it looks like a set out of Star Wars, doesn't it? So it starts out with just these little, like, side rooms. I assume there are going to be guards as we carry on out here, because I didn't open this door. Ah, yes. And which way would I be heading? This way, ideally. And, run! Yeah, there are tons of guards down here, so a sneaky approach might be possible down here, but there's no way you could just ad-lib it like I'm doing. Well, I say no way. It would be pretty unlikely and pretty difficult, I think, if you ad-libbed it like I'm doing here. Without a map of all where the guards are, though, like you would get on, I assume, the easier difficulties, it would be pretty damn difficult to do this at all, though, without some serious gimmicks. So I don't have the foggiest idea how I'm going to get through this, to be honest. Maybe it's a little less guarded up top, but I mean, that guard saw me from far away, to the point that I think it would be pretty difficult for me to cover all sightlines of the guards on the ground, as well as any sniper towers nearby, so I think it's pretty unlikely I'm going to get through this mission without being seen at all. I might be able to play it at least a little bit stealthy, and I don't actually understand how the night vision would help me. It's not that dark. I mean, maybe I should just put it on and see? Maybe it shows me the positions of enemies as well or something, SCP style, but if I'm not going to use that, and I probably won't see myself using the crossbow too much, although I might want to bring it anyway just so I have it for next mission. Actually, you know what? This guard around here is walking casually enough. It may be plausible to grab one of their outfits, which would be a significant help. I forgot that was a major component of this game for a minute, because considering how much we were just like playing sightlines this whole time. Let's give that a whirl. Unfortunately, I've only got the 5. Since it didn't let me restock. Is it my imagination, or were the outfits of those down under, they were maybe a little more darkly colored, to the point that I won't pass for one of them if I bring this outfit? Or is it just because this one, they're covered in snow? I can't tell if it's a more lightly colored outfit, or if they're just supposed to be covered in snow. Nice 1-foot sliding, 47. It's an expert assassination tactic that is rarely heard of in these parts. I can't remember quite how far you walk, but I think I probably have enough time to get behind you here, and I don't think anyone else will be able to see it from here, because I don't think I'm quite in range of the sniper tower, and I think they're probably facing more forwardly from where they are, rather than back towards us. So I can grab your outfit, which is a start. I kind of have my doubts that it will... I have the feeling it'll be like the bodyguards at the front gate of the last mission, where they don't... They will not be fooled by this disguise at all, because it feels like it would be too easy if I were just allowed to walk around now. I get the sense that no one's going to fall for this in the least bit. Silenced SMG, though, that's kind of neat. Could also be useful for the next mission, although I've already got my silenced ballers and my silenced 9mm. But now that we've got this disguise, let's just try walking on over above ground. I guess I'm going to hit some kind of electronic tripwire or something, since they don't seem to have been added to my map. Let's just walk onto this sniper tower and then beyond. If I'm trying to walk casually such that I don't alert anyone, because it's kind of hard to tell how far away they can see me from, so I don't know when jogging is okay, and obviously I don't know when a sniper tower is looking at me, then I'm probably going to take a long time to do this, such that guard has a decent chance of waking up. I've got a really nasty feeling that I'm going to have wanted some anesthetic for the next mission in Japan here. I assume it's the last mission, because I assume we'll be getting to the castle. So that... You just don't buy my disguise, is that it? Guard is checking your ID. Ah! Well! Well. That is the first time that has ever happened, I have to be honest. So, they saw that from pretty far away, and I don't really know what, if anything, I did wrong to make them come over to me. I assume they just do that to you and you only. That's a bit weird. I didn't do it. Did I do something suspicious? What I'm trying to figure out is, does the outfit help at all, or if they see you, they run over and check your ID and you're found out anyway, and so the outfit does absolutely nothing? Because maybe the outfit gives you an extra 1.5 seconds if they are going to check your ID every time they see you anyway. 1.5 seconds is not really enough. Let me grab that and then try going in the underground route, because the underground route almost seemed like maybe every guard was behind some kind of, or could have some kind of sight line to them that you could sort of get around them and it wouldn't be an issue. Although if that's the case, then I suppose there's no real point in grabbing the outfit here. The only real point would be to get around you, which wouldn't be hard anyway, we imagine. Actually, let me just try getting to the underground tunnel without a disguise. I love that if you creep walk at a wall, he just freezes up in his animation and slides. Reminds me of, I don't think it happens in Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3, but in Metal Gear Solid 1, if you rapidly equip and unequip an item while you're walking, because it changes his animation, he just stays on like the first frame of the animation, you basically skate around on one foot. Not unlike Pt.7 just did. So my thought process is wait for you to turn around and get sort of far enough past the truck, and then I beeline for the underground tunnel. If I get to the underground tunnel without raising an alarm, see how viable that is. My guess is it's still going to be quite difficult, given I don't have any... The guards are utterly silent in this game. They don't have any footstep noises. They don't make noise when they open doors. And I don't have them marked on the map, so there's literally no way to know where they are without having been through there once already. And I wasn't of sound enough mind to really track each of their movements specifically as I went last time, and who knows if they've moved since then. But it seemed like there were a bunch of guards on like one side of those like stone cement pillars. There was a guard who was like in a door somewhere close to where I entered from. Okay, you probably won't hear me run from here, so I can probably put a bit of a dash on. You're about to turn around, though, and you see me. Okay. There's not enough time to do that. Is there enough time to get to some other tree here? Yeah, maybe if I ran from that tree to that tree and then, like, all the way over here, I could, like, get behind there and then go as you went somewhere else. There's probably a way to do that. Before I quit out, because I'm not sure I'm not going to use this crossbow, so it might be a waste of time, what does the night vision do for me? This makes things green. It doesn't help. Why is this here? It's not dark! I'm gonna feel like a real idiot if it's dark in the next mission. Do I have the gamma up, like, more than they're expecting or something? I don't know why they keep giving me night vision. It's at 1. Is it supposed to be, like, down here? So that I, like, desperately need the night vision? Oh, crap, now I'm never gonna get back to 1. Come on. Come on. Come on! Oh, you can't be serious. Please, game! Fine, it'll be 1.01. I'm sorry. It has to be this way. Okay, so there's a lot about this mission that is confusing me pretty hugely. But, let's try sneaking down into that subway thing. What? They were definitely looking away, right? And now they're not even shooting. Okay, that was weird. This game and I are just not on the wavelength today. I think that's maybe part of what's going on here. Okay, looking away for sure. Alright, okay, good. Okay, maybe I just went a little too early last time. My apologies if the truck is really, like, the obvious and easiest, best way to get through here. I couldn't find a time where the guard looking away synced up with the truck being there. Except for that first time where it happened for, like, half a second, but he wouldn't climb in the truck. It seems like that's not a... that doesn't appear to be a reliable thing. Where that you definitely gonna have a point where the guard isn't looking and the truck is there. Because the truck sticks around for about 2 seconds before pulling out again. And the guard looking away bit of the animation lasts about 5 seconds, we measured earlier. So finding the point where that 5 second, that 2 second lineup is difficult to say the least. For me anyway. So I'm going to carry on with trying to get into the underground passage. And this time, once I get around you, I'm going to ignore the crossbow and the night vision for the time being. I'm sure some people are upset with me because they're really good to have for the next mission. But I'm going to ignore them, get way around to the side to where those trees are, and maybe that will give me more time to evade your pursuit as I go down into the underground passage. And maybe, just maybe, once you're down that far, it is possible to just put a sightline between you and every guard down there and sneak your way through. The question is, when is the best time to run for that tree? It's not right now because you look left and right a whole bunch. It's probably right when you're getting back behind this truck. Should I run for that tree there, and then that tree there, and then I should be far enough that it's not like an instant see me if you looked left while you're walking where you are now. It strikes as a mission where if you were able to explore freely and have a good sense of the layout and all the entrances and exits, you'd be way better off for it. You'd find a route that's much less guarded and stuff, but considering the guards have, like, enhanced eyesight in this mission is how it feels. I think they have the snipers obviously do, but I think the normal guards do as well because of their night vision. They're saying that they get to see farther than the guards during the day without night vision. I don't understand how that works, but Oh, it might be thermal. That makes more sense. It would be pretty easy to see you then. Because of that, it's very hard to move around and do anything with confidence. So I probably could have made it to that tree if I had moved just then. We're about to find out if this guard sees me looking left from here. No. So even though I'm partially... I can't tell if it's because I have partial cover, or if it's because I'm a far enough distance. Maybe a combination of the two. I also don't know what the actual, like, hurt box of 47 being seen is, if it's genuinely just, like, right down the width of his head down his body, or if even his elbows can be seen, so to speak. So I don't know how much cover is important in that sense, but I'm going to treat it like it's very important. You walk forward a bit here, so this might be enough that you can see me, because you guys see stuff from real far away. Nope, it wasn't. So you're going to head back the way you were, and once you get a good enough distance toward the truck, I'm going to dart over to that patch of trees there, and I won't run for the passage at that point. I might even dart just to the wall of the passage, but as the time for that's not quite yet. I think it's the next time you look away from my position, like now. I should be able to get over here, and just get over here in time. Oof. Okay. Now, I'm kind of assuming no one will see me from behind here, but then I just wait for you to come over here and go back there, and once you're not looking this way, I should be able to slip in here. And I'm just hoping that none of those guards or the guard in the sniper tower sees me, but I imagine... I don't actually see a guard here, but I assume there's a guard in that window right there, but they're looking where the tower is facing. Though I suppose that means I could probably sneak under them, although there was a guard somewhere around there that saw us when we had the outfit, right? Maybe it was that one. I don't know. Maybe for some reason if you're... Because... Oh, well, I guess my white jacket maybe blends in with the snow more, such that maybe if I'm wearing one of their outfits, they see me more easily, so it's actually more conspicuous to do so, because then they'll go check my ID regardless of my behavior. So they look right there, which probably won't see me, but I'll just give them a few more steps. Yeah, I should be able to just walk now. And hopefully we get down the elevator, the ladder without struggling on it. Good. Oh, okay, so there's a guard right down there. Sure. And you've got like a shotgun or something. I can assume probably that you will check my ID also. Any guard down here will, I mean to say, which is to say your outfit won't actually be helpful to have. This doesn't tell me much. I don't have a strong sense of how often that guard's going to come in and out here, so let me just hide behind this box until I do. They went out, what, about 15, 16 seconds ago? Okay, that was about 82 seconds by my count since they left to when they come back, so that gives me a sense of what their route is like upon leaving. Please tell me they don't come far enough to see this. Wait, what's the point of these boxes if they walk this far? Why would you even put these boxes here? That's just mean. Why would it... What a troll move that was. They may as well have just put a bowl of candies where if you take one out of it, you instantly die. How was I not gonna go hide behind that pile of boxes when I got down there? Sniper, you weren't even looking! Why is no one cooperating with me today? It's like, your head looks now, but you're still looking, and now I can go. Like, I have to wait that long, it feels like. Although it didn't feel like I was waiting that long before, so maybe I was just getting lucky those times. This mission is feeling a bit frustrating so far, which tells me that I'm missing something. Well, several somethings. I'm probably missing quite a bit, because it feels like, as frustrating as this is not how frustrating it is supposed to be. Because as far as I can tell from what I'm seeing right here, social stealth is not even slightly an option, because if you walk into their sightline at all while wearing an outfit, one of their outfits, they run over and check your ID anyway, which kills you. So it's basically like, if you're wearing the outfit, you still have to sneak around them, which defeats the purpose of the outfit, as far as I can tell, so maybe I'm missing something, and I was acting suspicious. Or maybe I'm missing something about why the outfit should obviously not work. I would think there would be no reason to check my ID because they can't see my face anyway, so I look precisely like one of them in the full getup. And I've never seen them once check each other's IDs. So it's not like it happens at a routine time, or if you walk I don't know. I think that is purely just the game's way of saying don't take one of their outfits. Which case, I wonder why it's an option, actually. You would think if they didn't want you to do that, they would just not give you the option to take their clothes. But giving you the option to take their clothes and then just it not doing anything seems bad. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this while you were there. Anyway, there's a lot about this mission's logic that is tripping me up so far. The logic and the game design of it. But at least now I know that when we get down to this underground passage, if we see the guard, we hang around on the ladder till we see the guard, and then once they go out the door, we know that their route, they go somewhere for 40 seconds and then come back for about 40 seconds, because we know it took them 80 seconds to get all the way back. So once we're following them, we know that after about 40 seconds they'll turn around, and that'll be our cue to hide somewhere. And I don't know what we'll do after that. If the underground passage fails a bunch more, then I may give a try at going above ground and just sneaking under that second sniper tower. Because it didn't seem like there was anyone around there, although we were seen there the first time I went with an outfit. But like I said, because I don't know anything, basically, I don't know if maybe putting the outfit on makes you easier to see or what. If you were going lethal, though, then the crossbow would totally help here. You could just knock out, shoot everyone, and then no one would see you. 47 wins. But the game, it feels like the game is trying to give you ways to do this stealthy, so I don't want to just ignore that and just turn it into Doom, you know? Doom's a perfectly fine game. I just mean I'm playing Hitman right now, so I'd rather play Hitman. Alright, I was able to dash around to this side here. Soon enough, I'll have an opportunity to get over to that tree in the back there. And I don't actually see anyone around there, so the sniper tower won't be able to see me if I'm close enough to it. So I should be able to creep onto that, and then we're like part way. But no, sorry, I'm going to do the underground thing first, because we just tried that. One thing at a time. Admiral, please. After the next failure in the underground passage, unless I have a strong inclination that it'll work out, I am going to give a try at going above the ground, though, onto that second sniper tower there. It's right behind this mountain, basically. If I'm not mistaken, we haven't had to kill anyone but our targets. Since the first mission, so I kind of wouldn't mind keeping that streak. And the past 2 missions we've gotten with Silent Assassin, I don't necessarily mind breaking that streak if I get seen or whatever. Although even if I get seen once, it could take my stealth down to like 80%, and my aggression should be at 0 if I don't kill anyone during this, and I don't have to discharge any weapons, in theory. Guards are alerted. What? Why? What happened? Why are guards alerted? What could possibly be alerting to guards? Wait, what? No, I don't understand. Please explain. Why are guards alerted? I'm sitting behind a tree. I haven't done anything. No one's seen me. I haven't left anything anywhere. What happened? I don't understand anything. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't just happen. It doesn't mean I hit a tripwire or something, right? Because I was sitting still when that happened. Maybe this guard saw me for just long enough to trigger the alert, but not enough to trigger their personal alert? Or something? I have no idea what's going on in this mission. I'm so sorry. I know I've been pretty confused through most of this game so far. That's just my signature stealth gameplay style, being confused. But this mission especially is, I feel like I'm undergoing like open brain surgery right now, and someone's like poking different parts just to see what happens. Was it that they all of a sudden noticed the crossbow? No, because they've been walking back and forth that whole time. I have no idea why it just said the guards are alerted with no context whatsoever. I'm sure it's fine. It's very interesting. Sometimes if you put your back to a wall like this, the camera obviously zooms in for that bit, but then when you go away from it, the camera stays zoomed in for a bit, and it either, after a second, will unzoom itself like that, or you can manually unzoom it at that point. It's a bit weird the way it does it. Nevertheless, that's just a shower thought I'm having while I'm waiting for this guard to turn around. The guards have found a dead ninja. Is there another assassin out here doing stuff? What is happening? And what do you mean a ninja? There are ninja out here? As if I didn't have enough to be afraid of. Wait, so there's another assassin out here killing people, or did an NPC just fall to their death or something? I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not dressed like a ninja. That seems very weird. If there is some other assassin out here killing people, which I would hope not, that is weird that we didn't run into that any of the other times. I mean, I have nothing on radar that would suggest anything about what just happened, so I'm literally left to my imagination here. Oh yeah, it does even say exit here. I didn't notice that before. So we know there's a guard that has like a circuitous route around this area, so I'm just waiting for them to come back in, come out, and I'll follow them out, because otherwise I have no idea how close they are to coming back in here and seeing me. Unless the whole ninja escapade has heightened their alert. Hang on. We can't. See what I mean about the game, like, poking my brain and seeing what happens? You can't just give me an alarm that says the guards found a dead ninja without... What is happening? Please explain, someone. Diana,
47.
what do they mean
This is
a dead
Diana
ninja
from
was
Agency.
found? I'm having like a crisis over here. Hang on a minute. It's surely been about 80 seconds since I climbed down here. Why is the guard not back? Were they the ninja that has died? Or is their route just all different now since they're alerted? Also, I can hold more than 5 weapons, which I also didn't realize. So that's... Maybe every time I'm at base, I should just take every single gun just to be sure that... Oh, but then if I have to drop any... That might not be good, because then I'll be dropping all of them and leaving them behind, which I still don't know if, They can see me? What? No! That's not cool! How could... How? Why? Who thinks they see me? What is happening? Why am I alert meter in the music? This mission is haunted! What is happening? I'm so scared! Please go away, Mr. Guard. I still don't know if the revolver disappearing from my safe house was because I dropped it in that mission or because of the same bug that took away my hardballers. So I don't know if leaving a weapon behind in an area means you don't get it back at your safe house. That makes logical sense, but it doesn't make as much video game sense. And the thing is, since the hardballers also mysteriously disappeared around that time, I'm like not convinced I know what was happening. So that's the guard who just came out of here. So they go into there. I'm gonna hide behind this for the time being. Oh, they look left and right and stuff. Well, maybe it will be fine. Who knows? They go in there for a little bit of time, probably just enough for me to get like around the corner, and I don't know what good hiding place there is once I'm out there, but maybe there is one. I didn't see any exclamation marks marked on my map in this place. So perhaps, y'all, there's not all that much interesting down here, although all these little side rooms make me keep making me think there could be some useful gear. I don't know what it could be. More anesthetic is the only thing that I could really see as being useful, because a disguise doesn't seem to help. That said, I never did try a disguise down here. Maybe they're not as strict about checking IDs down here. I just assumed as much because I don't know why it would be only up top that they check IDs. The guard sure hangs around in that room for a while. It's just a single room, right? Oh, he goes out to the subway, the actual main course. They probably just walked through there to get out to the actual, like, road. Hang on a minute. It kind of looks to me, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but it kind of looks to me like they're checking behind boxes and stuff again. Don't tell me this batch of boxes isn't safe either. Aw, nuts. They're going to check behind here, aren't they? Tell you what, the music is creepy down here. They sure are. Well, I see. Just for my peace of mind, is there any good place to hide once I'm in here? Yeah, because you're like the only guard hanging around this part of the tunnel, so in theory I could... Once I could just slip... what I should have done was just slipped out here, and there's no guards seemingly anywhere right, so you get like a fair ways over here. And you turn around here, and there was like one guard on... Yeah, there are some guards going around here, so there should be some way to, like, stay on the other side of pillars from them, right? As you go along here. The other one seems to have given up on chasing me, so I can at least sort of practice this at the moment. Ooh, okay, so they weave in and out of the pillars. Interesting. Are they about to turn around? I shouldn't have been running there. They definitely heard that. I don't know what's going on, but did I make it past them? They shouted like there was something wrong, and then now they're pretending there's nothing wrong. Oh, okay, that one saw me. Sure, that makes sense. Nearby guards are alarmed. Right. Oh, yeah, see, there's someone dead over there. So what the hell? Who did that? They weren't dead last time I was here. Truck seems fine. Wait, I can get into it from here? Hang on, let me hide in this truck then. See how far that carries me. I'm just guessing it. Trying to get a sense of... Not guessing, but I'm trying to experiment at this point. While I'm down here and a fuss has already been caused, and I'm pretty sure I'm not making out of this. Let's just see where this truck carries me. Once again, I'm not feeling too safe opening the laptop because I think it uncrouches me. Oh no, I can hold crouch while it's happening. So this, if I'm not mistaken, is the truck that we were seeing right from the beginning. It's currently driving back towards the beginning, but let's see how far it takes you when it turns around. But that was interesting. It stopped sort of in the middle of the hallway at some point around there. Interesting, that guard's just pointing their gun into the air. Okay, they saw me, so hiding in this truck doesn't work. There's nowhere you can get where there's not a sight line, apparently. If there's any guard walking behind it, they will see you regardless, so I'm not quite sure what the point of this is either. Unless that was, again, just horrific luck. What was that? Did you see something, like, clipped through the bottom or something? Anyway. That said, they don't seem to pursue you very far, so maybe... Although my alert bar is still going crazy, so maybe someone's about to run to the back and shoot me here. I assume when it pulls out the front to the beginning of the level here... Yeah, something clips through the bottom there. Oh, is that the wheel clipping through the truck? Oh my god, it's a bumpy ride. One of these two guards out front is going to see me. Oh, the truck is running people over. I see. Okay, so that's not good. The truck can run their own people over, and then I get alerted for it. At least I assume that's what's happening. Unless the sniper killed them. I don't know. All I know is it wasn't me. Unless there is... Maybe there is a ninja going around killing people. That's what they... And then they finally got them, and that's what... I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. I think this is almost definitely going to be a mission where I just flop my way on through. This is definitely one... We had discussed earlier in the comments that maybe there's this channel called... It's just called Hitman Video Games, right? I think that where they're like primo good at this game, and they have like Silent Assassin runs of all the games. Like max rank runs of all the games, basically. And we discussed the possibility of me watching some Silent Assassin runs of some of the missions in this game, and I'm thinking this is definitely going to go on the list. It'll be like Mission 1 at the Villa, this one. Those two are like on a golden ticket. Definitely ones we want to watch at the end of this. I think at the end of this playthrough was the idea of watching those, just so I don't spoil anything. I watch some people slide on through these missions like butter, because that'll be cool. Is every time it bumps like that, is that them running over a corpse? Anyway, so we're about halfway through now as we're carrying on. I presume that this goes out to like another sort of tunnel ramp exit out the other side. But she said something about we probably have to disable some kind of security before we can exit anyway. This guard's going to check the back here. Oh, they even climb up to check it. They did see me, but sometimes they will just kind of let that go. Nearby guards are alarmed? Yes, I would consider that an issue. But maybe they'll just keep driving anyway. This truck doesn't seem to care so much for the welfare of the nearby guards. My alert meter is slowly going down. They seem to have forgotten I'm in this truck, so maybe it'll pull out again? Music's chilling out too. Or maybe the truck is stuck here forever. That may well be. I think this truck is never going to move again. It is probably scripted to stop if someone checks the back and sees you. So or maybe it just is scripted to stop here after some time. Which case, once again, not unlike the truck in St. Petersburg, I don't actually know how it helps if I can't. Because this guard is apparently standing here forever. If I'm in the back of the truck, which is stopped here forever, and this guard is stopped here forever, there doesn't appear to be anything I can do, right? I just go over here and die. Like that. So, I have no idea what that is for. Maybe that only got all weird like that because I was seen. Let me try heading over ground route, taking the outfit of that person again. Screw it. Actually, don't forget the outfit. Let me just try sneaking under the sniper tower. The second one. A dead ninja was found. Have some mercy, game. My poor brain. It's just pudding now. And that sniper's eyeline is so weird. I don't think I'm wrong that it's a mechanic that when they check the scope you can run, but it's on a bit of a delay, or it's got like a random chance of working or something. Because like their head is definitely facing away now, to the point that there's no amount of peripheral vision that would help you see someone from like 300 meters away or whatever this is, who's wearing a white coat against you're wearing black pants, 47, that's the problem. Once a fashionista, always a fashionista, I guess. You might say what I'm sort of meant to do was have played the game through on the easy difficulties first, with the intention of having memorized the guards' routes from that playthrough, but it seems like very weird design considering the rest of the game so far. I've been able to figure out, save the villa. I've been able to figure out a reasonable way of doing it. starting on the hardest difficulty. It feels weird that for this one mission only, the only viable way to do it is to memorize the guard routes from the easy difficulty. So I doubt it's that. Unless ninja is just what they're calling some of these guards. Like this one they refer to as guard. So if it found another one like it would be guard found a dead guard. Whereas the ones downstairs that have the darker outfits are ninja? I don't know, man. But you wouldn't think that would be the case, because if the guards found a dead ninja, we're assuming that was the one that the truck hit down there. It would be ninja found a dead ninja. If the ones in the darker colored outfits are called ninja. So I assume that's not it. I assume ninja is something completely different. Unless they're just being weird about the way they call it, and both of those guards are called ninja, but they still chose to refer to it as guards found dead ninja. I'm not 100% convinced that this mission was designed by a human. So perhaps a human set of body of logic is not the right thing to try to apply. I think a Yerk designed this. Because I can still make 47 dance to the music. Okay, so I'm gonna run here. Okay, so there is a guard like right there. So I really have to be like using trees as sightlines and stuff to get around you. Starting with this one, hopefully. Sniper's acquired target. Which sniper? What are you talking about? Not that one. I hear a sniper shooting, but who, from where, and... Wait, what? That one? That one saw me? No! What do you mean? There's no one even shooting. So I'm gonna run this way. I don't understand anything. Okay, so they're just guards. Oh, stop shooting bullets. That's bad and mean. Guards are alerted. I don't even know which sniper's seeing me. Look, I could get what? Wait, no. What? The thumbnail shows a sniper with like a laser target, so you would think that if the sniper was looking at you, you'd see such a laser target. But they're not using the sniper to look anyway, they're just using their normal eyes. So why are these guards, why can they see from like a mile away before they're even rendered in? I don't understand. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. So... the guard outfit protects me from the snipers? Is that maybe the idea, but not guards on the ground? So I probably still do want one. That's probably what it's about. I don't know why. Period. Because if you would think the snipers would be the same, you know, have the same suspicion of me wearing the outfit as the other ones. So if this plan works, I won't understand why. So I'm not expecting it to work. But let me give it a try. I'm starting to get the sense that in this game, and I don't know if it was this way in the previous game, but that in this game they may have written and recorded the dialogue for the briefings before designing the levels. Because there are a lot of little things where it's like, there's no way no one thought, on the dev team thought to mention this. Oh, I'm sorry, that was my window to go. In the briefing. For instance, the mobile phone and the pager in St. Petersburg, I still don't know what the point of that was, and you would think they might have mentioned something about it. And also they might have mentioned the truck in the St. Petersburg military place in the briefing if it was going to be a means of ingress in theory. And almost 100%, if I'm still being very assumptive here about this, how much this is about to work. If I'm right that the sniper towers can't kill you, or won't try and kill you if you got one of these outfits, that's definitely something that would have been mentioned if the briefing had been designed before the level, after the level rather, because who would guess that, essentially, is my point. And also because of the detail that Diana said, my gear would be in the truck, and in fact it was right in front of it. At least it was marked accurately on the map. The map does point to that corner rather than the truck, I suppose, but mostly it's that detail there of Diana not telling you the wrong place to look for the gear that suggests to me that, in fact, they designed the briefing before actually designing the level. Yeah, okay, I see now how those are crossbow bolts. They've got a cool little quiver for them. I would reckon had they designed the briefing after, there would be one line that says, "The guards are on high alert after Hayamoto Jr.'s death, so they'll probably be checking each other's ID as they go by, so a disguise might not work, although it may fool the guards in the sniper tower, you know?" But then I'm assuming now that the sniper tower doesn't kill me if I've got this outfit, so let's test that. That seems to be what I'm seeing here, right? I'm walking right in front of the sniper tower. Being all, hello, look at me, I'm 47, I'm an assassin. And the sniper tower doesn't care. Right, okay. So sniper tower, what the disguise is for is the sniper towers, which I've now discovered 100 minutes into the episode. My apologies. So in theory, I mean, that makes sense enough. Well, I think what they're suggesting is that, I don't know. I don't know why the guards on the ground would be more concerned about someone who looks exactly like them than the snipers. Maybe what they're saying is that the guards on the ground have a better idea of what the routes would be, so they know there shouldn't be a guard on this route. But if I was meant to figure that out myself, I think this game is way overestimating my intelligence. So there are guards just crawling all over here. There's no way I'm walking that way, basically. So I want to walk... Oh, well, that's the only way, actually. So we have to go underground at this point, essentially. Huh. How am I going to manage that? Well, actually, maybe there's a gap in this where no one's looking too close. I'm trying to get to that sniper tower that's right ahead of me there. That's where our ultimate goal of this area. Again, I don't have a strong sense of the guards' distance vision. I know it's farther than most of the other guards in the game, but I don't know quite by how much. To the point that I don't know precisely where I should be trying to walk. Probably the safest position would be over there, because there's only that one guard over there, isn't there? Except maybe here. There's enough of an, alcove here that I can avoid this guard's sightline. I'm going to try it. It's probably not going to work, but that's okay. I could probably run here. You probably don't hear this. That guard's going to see me for sure. Or not. Oh, you saw. Shit. That was maybe because I was running. Well, no. If they saw me at all, then I don't know. I don't know if they saw me more because I was running there, or because you would think they would... Every other time they've seen me, they've immediately said, stop, and run over immediately. So I don't know that was the issue that I was running. But I'm just going to keep running and see how that goes for us. Oh, nothing. Just a whole bunch of nothing is what I'm doing here. Mercifully, not terribly unlike the guards in the embassy, though. These ones aren't, super committed to, tracking me down and stuff. I'm kind of guesstimating where I was meant to go here because I don't feel like stopping at the moment. It feels like a bad idea. No, it's fine. It's fine. Ah! Okay, that guard. That guard was much better at their job than most of the other ones. Okay, let me try getting an outfit and going downstairs. Again, assuming that they'll still stop me for ID at that point. So where I got just then was right up to this one here. So at that point, I could have turned right at the end. We would have gotten decently close. Maybe the thing that makes the most sense is snag us an outfit. Oh, that's weird. The sniper towers disappear if you don't zoom in. But you can still see the outline of this one on the wall here. Nevertheless, we were able to get... right around here, we said there was basically just the one guard, right? Walking back and forth right and around here. So who knows if there are any in here. I assume there's at least one. But in theory, if we swoosh on over to this through here... get into here and go through this underground entrance and exit at that one. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. It doesn't show me where the enemies are. How would I know? Admiral at the beginning of this video. I reckon this will be pretty easy. Okay, sightline clearly helps a lot because I just ran right in front of this guard, and in spite of my elbows showing, the tree covering most of me was enough that they didn't notice. At least they have the grace not to make the truck notice you. That would be horrible. The driver, I mean. I suppose even if I had wanted to, I couldn't really take the crossbow. If I'm going to try and be masquerading as one of these guards, the sniper will probably... I assume the snipers would... It wouldn't protect me from the snipers if I had a crossbow in my hands, and it's a pretty dang big crossbow. Can't really be concealed, so... I think the only way I'm getting out with the crossbow is if I go the full maximum stealth route and not... pepper in any social stealth whatsoever, as I'm doing here to avoid the sniper towers. Okay, so in terms of... does running alert the sniper towers? I actually don't know. Probably something worth asking. You'd think it would have happened already. These snipers seem to see me from just wherever. So let me just try and dash my way over here. Am I going the right way here? No, but this will be a useful alcove for hiding anyway. Where I'm trying to head is right to that little underground entrance, but then to the right of that, I think. Yeah, that sniper tower would definitely have shot me right now if running was weird to them. So running isn't weird to the sniper towers. The sniper tower only shoots you if you're not disguised or if everyone else has already been alerted. So what I want to do right now is wait for a break in U4's whole route with everything. So you're now facing away from where I need to be, but you would see me if I ran that way at the moment, so I need to wait for you to turn around or something. Oh, hey, you don't walk, like, all the way over here, do you? Maybe they do. They're kind of walking more that way, so... Okay, they turned around. So I could start creeping at this point. And there's probably some sort of moment here where I can creep around this corner without this person's sightline being a problem. Oh, I can't walk here? That's weird. Oh, wow, it's really forcing me forward. I'm holding directly to the right now. It's forcing me more forward than I'd like to go. Depending on where you turn around, this could be good. I'm hoping you curve a bit more to the left as you go here, because otherwise if you turn around right now, you're covering this whole area, and I don't see how I could get through here so easily. What I really need is a tree or something in between you and me. Yeah, I think they're about to turn around. Guards are alerted, so none of these guards saw me. The sniper tower doesn't seem to be annoyed at me, so it's that they found another dead body or something. So I've got a tree between you and me. Let me just try and keep it that way. No, actually, maybe I should just run now. No, they're gonna see this. Or not. Okay. I don't know what alerted the guards earlier. I got around this one. There's a guard somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure, but I don't see them, which is freaking me out a little. Where I'm trying to go is back into this back passage, which eventually brings you to the underground passage, somewhat close to where we're trying to be. Are there any guards down here? We'd have to assume so if there's an underground entrance, but I don't see any. Oh, there's one right there! So let's try and keep a tree in between you and I, as I figure out what your whole deal is. Ah, you're gonna walk over there at some point. You must be the guard that I saw, that I was expecting to see over there. So that means you're gonna walk way away from over here, and in a minute I'll have a clear enough route to just beeline it over there. Unless you hear me, I'm good now, so I should be able to just start walking. Once I'm sure enough that you won't hear me run, I can start doing that too. Maybe expecting one more guard over here. This is probably about the farthest we've gotten without really properly raising an alert. Oh no, you turn around there, so that you're not the guard who walks as far as that other entrance. I'm not seeing a guard around here. There was an alert raised, but it wasn't by me, and no one seems panicked, so I don't know what's going on there. It's probably fine. This is the farthest we've gotten without me messing up severely. As far as I can tell. I think all this is just snow, so we should be good to climb down here. Not a clue what, of course, is down here, because we've never been here. We can imagine it's another room like the one we were just at. This one, I think, is what it is. So it's probably reasonable to assume a guard will be coming through here at some point. Now, at some juncture, they will find the knocked out, the dude I anesthetized, and they'll be looking for a suspicious guard. But they're already suspicious of me anyway, so I have to imagine that won't change things too much. So someone just stomped in here. No, their outfits are definitely different down here. Okay, right. So I've got no more anesthetic now, but if I had, that would be something to bear in mind, is that the outfits are definitely different down here. Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, okay, they were just turning around to close the door, I guess. Guards not looking for suspicious ninja. Okay, so ninjas are the ones who are up top. Gotcha. You're still there. You're checking behind that box, so which means you're going to turn around in a moment here. So I'm going to follow you when you do that. Just keep opening this door from around the corner, because they don't notice that as suspicious, and it lets me see you. Oh, or do they just come back in here? Okay, so this person is not like the other guard. They go through there, and they just come right back in. Which means that this is a viable thing? Okay. News to me. Big if true. Cool. Right, so this one's got like a closed garage door, but presumably the side room is still accessible. Okay, wasn't expecting that to work at all. But now I know. And if you're gonna come through and check those boxes over there... Oh, you're coming this way this time! How interesting! Okay. That's either a bit random or just it goes one then the other. Okay. But if we had gotten this far, how much can we just go through this bit? I don't know what that red light means. Some more guards here, but I don't know if they're running towards me because they just saw me, or of what. I don't know. Maybe would have been able to sneak this far. I'm not sure. Guards are now checking my ID and alarmed and just running around all in a panic. This is the exit to the way we're trying to get. I think I'll head out the ladder way. Oh, truck stops in here. Interesting. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just causing a real ruckus for everyone. It's like the guards are not prepared to handle this. They're just like, hey, wait, he ran away when I tried to check his ID. What do I do now? What does that mean? Didn't prepare us for this in the handbook. So how close am I to the exit now? I'm just like a hop and a skip. The tunnel would have actually been probably smarter if they're gonna have a hard time shooting me. So I suppose I shouldn't try sneaking at this point, right? I should just be sprinting because... Oh no, actually I should probably still try and sneak. Until a sniper starts shooting. So there are very few guards around here. Ooh, sniper, bad. Okay, right, sniper required target, so I wanna try and get under that as soon as possible, but that tunnel way over there is our final destination here. So there's that. Ow. If you shoot me once more, it's over. Damn it, okay. Interesting. Did that sniper shoot me because I caused an alert elsewhere, or was it because I was running there? I am not sure, but I'm going to do that same thing, and except I'm going to leave through the tunnel. If I were feeling more patient, I would try one of the underground guards' outfits and see if they check my ID. Well, actually... Well, the underground guards tried to check my ID when I was wearing an above ground outfit, but so did the above ground ones. So I assume it's not that if I were wearing an underground outfit, they wouldn't check my ID. I assume, regardless of what outfit it is, people on the ground check my ID. But because of the weird way the alert status works, they kind of like don't shoot you for a minute, and you kind of can just sprint by them and not get shot. Just cause a real fuss doing it that way, so... As long as I get an outfit to keep the sniper towers off my back until my first alert, it should be fine. It may be that regardless of how much you brought with you from the previous mission, the game always gives you one full clip of ammo, so we may still get the 5 anesthetics at the beginning of the next mission, even if I end this one with 0. I still don't fully understand how and when it decides to replenish your ammo. And I think it's sometimes we've experienced where it bugs out and it doesn't keep any of your weapons from the previous attempt, a la the embassy mission we just did. The first few times we loaded it, all it gave us was the fiber wire and it didn't let us pick weapons. Or it never let us pick weapons, did it? Maybe it... I can't remember. Come back, man! I know I usually end these missions by saying, man, I'm sorry I really bumbled my way through that one, but this mission, man, I'm sorry, I'm really bumbling my way through this one. Just straight up disappeared and fell through the floor. I never noticed that little tambourines that come in at this point. Super sick. No, we already said that the snipers don't see you if you're running, right? If you got the right outfit. I said they don't care. Oh, you turned around in a way I did not expect. I totally forgot how I got through here last time. Actually, there's maybe enough room in between these two sight lines that I can squeeze through here. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't feel like it. It does not feel like it. I do not feel that that is the case. Ah, fucker. The alert bar's doing some weird stuff. It's kind of like juddering in all of a sudden to become way more. Almost like there's someone near me who keeps seeing and then unseeing me. But it kept going on about nearby guards alarmed to the point that I almost feel like maybe that means I'm fine down here now and I can get back into stealth down here. I'm not sure. Don't mind me. Just fouling my nails. Guards are alerted. I don't know what that means anymore, game. I don't actually also see a guard coming through here. I feel like I've waited a very long time. So I'm just going to I don't know what, maybe that guard got run over. Ah, here they come. So the first thing they do once they come back through here is they go out and check the box just to the left, and then they come right back in, and then they go out and take the long way. So what I'm going to do is, when they go out to check the box on the left, I'm going to hide. And then they go back in the room, and I'm going to tear off to the main road. They're not coming back in here. Maybe they're just really taking their time. Here they is. And for sometimes when you're hanging on the ladder above them, they like get a bit of alert. Guards are now looking for suspicious ninja, so they found the person and they're now woken up. What that might mean is maybe they no longer check my ID. I don't know, because this ID checking thing is a thing they've never done before ever. Oh, I should have been down much sooner by now, because it doesn't take them very long to take the route they're taking right now, which is just to check the small boxes. So I'm probably gonna get seen here and then just have to book it, but I was probably gonna have to do that at some point anyway. So. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. They don't. I thought that was the point at which they checked the small pile of boxes to the left there, but it wasn't, so I'm wrong. Never mind. They still do the checking ID thing, apparently, so there's that. So I might just be able to just run my way out here as I was trying to do before. Maybe I start sneaking now, since no one around here notices me just yet. Sneak until the last possible moment. These guards don't do a whole lot of left and right looking, interestingly. Which I assume is to make it easier for you to actually stealth this bit. As I'm quasi doing now. For however long it's gonna last. Sorry. Even once they go, hey, wait a minute, you're not one of us, they don't shoot for seemingly a little bit when they're in this whole checking ID phase. I guess they probably have to do some kind of animation, and I'm just not stopping to look at it. That's probably it. I can even run up the way that the truck isn't, which is nice, because that lowers the risk of me being run over. It seems like running out this tunnel was the better way. You know, there are a lot of guards here. Oh, a lot of guards here. Maybe they'll all do this little checking ID thing, and they won't shoot me. Never mind, they totally shoot you. Okay, so you definitely do want to go out the secret, the actual surface exit at that point, but then it's seeming like there are not tons of guards, so you should be able to wait for the sniper to do the little checking the scope thing at that point and carry on from there. Alright? This mission is one of the most bizarre gaming experiences I have had in a very long time, though. Because it's like, they have expectations of me, and I don't know what they are. All I know is that I'm failing to meet them. I always said Pt.7 was great at doing the robot. Maybe that's a little insensitive to say, considering he was born in a lab and all. But look at him. Look at him bust a move. Yummy! 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 Okay. Expert. I don't... I'm sorry for that episode. At the end of the embassy one, after I kind of bumbled my way through it, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of want to go back and do that proper. Now that like this is going to be a tactically fulfilling kind of adventure. And this one, I'm just kind of like, I don't really ever want to be here again. It feels very much like there were 2 or 3 paragraphs missing from the briefing on this one. That they designed a mission to be played, and I just didn't know what it was, so I ended up getting through it that way. I kind of want to summarize everything that happened just to make sure I'm not going absolutely mental. But I feel like if I try, it'll just make things worse. But the one thing I will summarize is the reason that worked is because in this mission, there's a special mechanic so that you can't just put on an outfit and walk by them, but also so it's basically like the same as in the previous mission where the 2 guards at the front gate recognize you regardless of your disguise. It's basically the same situation, except I guess to give you an understanding of why your disguise doesn't work. They had the ground guards run over to you and check your ID, at which point they seem to just shoot you regardless. And what that's supposed to tell you, I think, is basically just that your disguise only works to evade the sniper towers and does not work against the ground guards. But it has the added benefit that because they sit there and do their, wait a minute, are you real animation, even after they've already detected that you're not, you can run through and it takes a while for them to actually shoot you. So you can do what I just did there. There was a lot confusing going on in this mission, though. I still don't understand why they keep giving me night vision when it isn't that dark. I don't know if it provides me some other benefit. I had said in that mission, the military base in St. Petersburg, that maybe what they were expecting me to do was shoot out the lights so it was hard for the enemies to see, but I could still see with night vision. I never did try that because I wasn't intending to get into a shootout. So I don't know if that was a thing. I don't know how it would have helped here either, really. The crossbow was a neat idea if you were intending to go aggressive, but I'm trying to keep my kills to a minimum in this playthrough, so that was not the thing I did. I think the reason I'm pretty confident now that the truck was running over some of the NPCs, which is why I would randomly get an alert. That said, randomly the guards are alerted. It didn't actually seem to impact me in any way. Nor did when I would trank the guard and take their outfit. When they woke up and it said they're looking for a suspicious guard, it didn't matter anyway because they're already weirdly very suspicious of disguised me. I didn't ever try getting an outfit from underground, but from what I could tell, when I had an above ground outfit, people both above ground and below ground were instantly suspicious of me and checked my ID, so I don't think that would have mattered. I don't know what Diana was talking about with electric surveillance and me disabling a grid. I didn't see... I mean, there was clearly a bunch of this map that I didn't explore whatsoever, because I was just too scared. Just to our left there, before we hit the mission accomplished point, there seemed to be some kind of... Well, that was just coming out of the tunnel, but there were these weird lights. I don't know what they had to do with anything. I didn't see any tripwires like she mentioned, nor any way to disable a grid, nor do I really understand how that would have helped, seeing as how it was the guards that were seeing me that was the issue. The sniper tower was worked a little weirdly. I didn't really understand... I was only ever like 70% confident when they checked the scope that they wouldn't see me. So I think maybe the sight box on that is just a little unusual. Before I knew that they were referring to some of these guards as ninja, because sometimes they just say guards. I was very confused when they said they found a dead ninja. I don't really understand why the briefing is wrong about where the weapon will be, even if only slightly. And it's a little unusual that the guards here have better eyesight than other guards. The guards here in the snowstorm have a better eyesight than the guards elsewhere in the daytime where the weather is clear. I guess that one can be explained away by saying that the red goggles are like thermal goggles and they can see people easy that way. Yeah, that was, I think it's probably safe to say not my favorite mission of the game so far. I wouldn't say I really, hated it or disliked it even generally. I just found it really confusing. And I feel like there's probably some stuff that was meant to be told to me that wasn't. But it is over now. Shame I don't have that crossbow because it feels like it could be really handy in other missions because I assume it's basically silent. So it's basically like a silenced sniper. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to say about that mission. I just was very confused. I think that's probably the best place to leave that. Well, that was fun enough. I really like the concept of this one, especially. The idea of a snowy mountain base where it's there's a secret tunnel that leads to it and everything is immensely cool. And I do like that there are guards basically everywhere. It's a very, very full kind of level. So that is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some Celeste EX playthrough. Finally, we're getting back into our 100%ing of Celeste. That was, it was 2 years ago now that I started, after we beat the main playthrough. I went back and started doing some 100% stuff, but that was around the time I started saying, okay, I'm actually going to play games in a set order on this channel just to make things so I can be sure we beat each game we play, and I don't leave a game for 3 years and never touch it. Ironically, that has led to that playthrough. It was one of the ones I set aside until it would eventually get voted on, or I pick it as a wild card, and so until now it has been abandoned, but we're going to get back in there and finally 100% Celeste, which is awesome because I've been wanting to do it for a while now, and as we speak, I'm wearing my Celeste shirt. So excited for that. And excited for the actual castle mission next time here, because ought to be pretty neat. I will just hit continue and see if they bring us back to home base in Sicily. It shouldn't, but they have brought us back at times I didn't expect before. I assume it'll just bring us into the next briefing. Oh, not even a briefing, just at the gates.
We've been monitoring the small tracking device in the late...
So this is basically, it's like a two-parter mission. Now we're through that first gate, and now we're into the next part of this, getting into the castle, and then once we reach that entrance, it'll be the next mission where we actually go to do it. Got it. I've ditched my disguise, and I'm just back to wearing this. But that means I've still got all this stuff, which is nice. Oh, and they've given me 7 extra bullets for it as well. Neat. Has it given me back any anesthetic? This quantity. Oh, no, that makes sense, because I only used 2 previous missions, because I realized if it didn't matter when the guard woke up, then it would be fine. So it gives you 5 to start the mission. Huh. That's nice of it anyway. So I have 8 altogether of the anesthetic. And likewise with the ballers, it gave me 7, and I already had 7, so I've got 14 now. So more Snowy Mountain infiltration. I'm assuming this will be a very similar kind of mission where, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? Where it's like, there are these guards walking around and they'll check your ID if you get too close to them. But hopefully it doesn't take me nearly as long, because that was ridiculous. That is all for now, though. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Got it. Neat. Interesting. All kinds of things are happening now. Oh, I didn't expect getting this one key would take so long. This is a huge, huge level. I'm so impressed with this. Okay. And while you're coming towards me, I gotta quickly go over here and hit that.